All right, welcome back, everybody. We have another match here for you. It's Jonas Souto versus Dominick Orejudos. And in the booth with me is local pool player and DJ phenom, DJ Hyro, a.k.a. Lerrick Salonga. What's up, Lerrick?
How you doing, Zach?
I'm doing good. Glad you could join us. Come on down to sweat some action.
Yeah, this is exciting. Having something like this here in Seattle, finally.
Did you ever dream of this day happening in Seattle?
Actually, I didn't. Well, Hawks is fairly new, right? So I never thought we'd even have a location to host something like this. So cheers to the Hawks team.
All right, Jonas breaks this off pretty much to perfection. This is the type of spread that you definitely want from this this box break, as they call it.
Break box.
The break box. I've been streaming for 8 hours and I still don't know what it's called.
Yeah, you've been here a while.
I am also on door duty, so I apologize for that. But let's get settled in here.
It's a nice layout to have for the first rack.
Yeah, and as he just discovered there, this table is running a bit fast. A lot of players have sort of been overrunning their positions by about 3 to 5 inches, it seems.
Yeah.
Shot there.
I quit drinking alcohol.
Yeah, I was really excited to watch Jonas play. I've sort of seen him on the up and up recently. He is currently ranked number 26 on the World Nineball Tour list, which is pretty significant. There's more than 128 players that participate in the World Nineball Tour. We have at least 12 of them present, and of those 12, 7 are in the top 128.
Yeah, I like Jonas. It's very exciting to watch, personality-wise.
Yeah, he's got a lot of sort of like flair about the way he shoots, right?
I feel like the game needs more of that.
Yeah, we were talking about styles earlier in the booth, and obviously everyone's style is a little different. I feel a lot of people are sort of adopting Fedor Gorst's sort of rigid approach to shot making, but obviously, it works wonders for Fedor. But like Dan Louis' style is very particular, and it works great for him. And I think you as a player should do whatever is comfortable for you, as long as your fundamentals are good. Yeah, so Jonas is sponsored by McDermott. I also have a McDermott cue, but I have a Jacoby Black shaft. I had the prior Defy shaft, and there was something about the finish on it that I didn't really care for. It had sort of like a glossy finish on it, instead of this matte black finish that a lot of the carbon fiber cues have, and it would just pick up grime. Yeah. So I'm constantly cleaning it. I know they have since fixed it, and I think you can actually see that on Jonas's shaft. It's like matte black up until a certain point, and then it has that gloss. Maybe when he's not moving the cue around as quickly, you might be able to pick up on it. But McDermott has improved their shaft recently. But other than the cue quality is nice. I've had my McDermott since I started playing, really. I think you shoot with a Predator, or?
Yeah, Predator.
How do you feel about this leave? Just draw here, 5 into the side.
Other side draw. Get it out close to the middle of the table, so it's got some angle.
Oh, decided to go for the corner. Okay.
That's, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's less risky that way. Kind of lets it stroke out. Blue Buddy on the WNT chat. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well.
So Zach, you've been here pretty much most of the day. How do you feel like these players have adjusted to the table conditions?
Well, it's interesting because this is technically the second round. So I think obviously Jonas is very in tune with this table. He hasn't really overran any position except I guess that one shot where he nudged, I think it was the 4 or 5 ball into the side.
Yeah.
But other than that, he looks like he's dialed in. You know, he's not really needing to take too much time to set up.
Yeah, he's a fairly quick player in general.
All right, quick sponsor shout out. We have Q-Tech sponsoring this event along with Matchroom, of course, as we are streaming through the World Nineball Tour Matchroom page. This is the Seattle Nineball Open, hosted at Ox Billiards in Seattle, Washington, in the Capitol Hill neighborhood. Table Fitters Billiard Service provided all of the refelting of these Risson tables with Andy Billiard Cloth. Andy Billiard Cloth is also now a sponsor of Ox Billiards. Sandro Menzel with the photography for the event, and Littman Lights for all your lighting needs.
The Jimsters in the chat drives me nuts when they don't move the magic rack. Yeah, same here, especially when it's hanging over the rail.
Yeah, we have a ref here, so it's definitely not an issue to ask the magic rack to be moved. Oh, when it's hanging off of the rail.
Yeah,
oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. When you pick it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, is that technically interference if the ball kind of clips that? Is that like a
It's
foul?
gotta be.
Right? It's got to be a foul,
Yeah,
right?
it's similar to, I've seen matches, a couple of matches where players' tips fly off and then it touches the object ball and it's considered a foul. I feel like that's along the same lines.
So I think he plays forward on this, and he still has a look on the plays up on the 3 to get position for the 4 in the bottom right corner.
Let's get on the right side of it so he can just draw back and play the 5 in the same pocket. I don't know if he got there.
That last rack was also a break and run, right? I don't think we saw a Dom at the table.
Yeah, I believe you're right.
CTQ man asking, did Lucas win? Yes, that was a heck of a match. Lucas Fracasso Werner was up on Shu Chang Chow 5-1. And Shu Chang came back and made it 8-5. And then Lucas ended up winning 9-5 or 9-8. So it was
Wow.
It was a really crazy match. Shu Chang and Lucas had a 100-point Fargo difference, and Shu Chang very much held his own in that particular match. But Jonas again making quick work of this rack.
Might be hampered. Nope. Thought it was gonna be hampered over the 9, but looks like he's got a clear bridge.
Looks like Lucas's next match will be at 8:30 p.m.
He's making quick work of this rack.
Oh yeah. I mean, his break is so good that there's no problems, you know? It's just connecting the dots at this point. at the rate that he's going, this could very well be a 25-minute match. Like, what was that, 3 minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got his break dialed in.
This guy's shooting like it's practice. Practice? Y'all talking about practice? Do you know what kind of shaft Lucas uses? Lucas, I know he is sponsored by McDermott, so it might be one of their maple shafts.
Put one in the side. Looks like have to play some sort of safety. No way he takes the shot, or does he?
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I think taking the cut on this is a bit aggressive. I think he can actually just send the 2 sort of up behind the 7 while giving distance on the cue ball because he's got this pile.
He's got a wall of balls here to
Yeah.
hide behind.
Oh, he went for it. And, ooh. Well, this is going to be Dom's, I guess, real first opportunity. Had a look here.
Yeah. He's got a clear look at it, so.
I played Dom in a tournament here. I think it was a 10-ball tournament. I got absolutely railroaded.
It's a nice shot right here.
Yeah, he's a good shooter. Really good safety play. He definitely needs to try to slow down Jonas's momentum.
A-ball's covering the 1 rail kick. We have to do a jump kick here.
Yeah, you're right.
Like.
Jump kick. Hi.
Oh,
Hi-ya.
I'll call that a Jean-Claude Van Damme.
A Jean-Claude Van Damme. Yeah, he Van Dammed that. What a hit. Few pool players coming through the scene with the 3 names, you know. You got Shane Van Boning, Francisco Sanchez Ruiz, Lucas Picasso Werner. You have Jonas Souto Camino. Zachary Tyler Ross.
Is that you?
That's what? No, that's not me. What?
There's a nice bank on the 2 there. Is he playing for the side here? So he can roll it up and play the 4 in the bottom left?
No, I think he's playing bottom 3 in the bottom corner.
Oh, it's going into it.
Oh,
Tough shot.
yeah.
Playing inside English.
Doesn't really look like the 5 goes. Maybe it does past the 8 in that side, that top side pocket.
Looks like it.
So I think he'll probably just draw back a little bit here.
Yeah. Gets stun out. Shot.
Man, I like how this guy just attacks these shots, you know. He just sees the sight line, just like, you know what, goes into it,
Yeah.
immediately executes.
From the don't think too hard school there.
You know what they sometimes say, think long, think wrong.
Yeah.
Well, he overran this one, so
Gotta go around the world here.
Maybe. Yeah, he's still fine though. The back cut into this corner is pretty straightforward. Definitely go 3 rails to get in position for the 8. Kind of missed the line.
50-50 here.
Yeah. Just enough angle though where he'll just end up on the left side of the 9 ball.
Should be a problem.
Yeah. Okay, decided to stun. This is why he gets paid the big bucks. Off to a quick 4-0 lead. Let's see what other matches are starting here. We have Keith Yip versus Nick DeLeon. Mason Koch versus Dan Louie. Mason is up 2-1 on Dan Louie. Daniel Sardoncilio versus Stan Tarango, tied 2-2 currently. They are on table 7, which I don't have visual access to at the moment, but we can perhaps look into that once we watch this one a little bit more. So
Dominick here with a good chance to get on the board here.
So it looks like he scratched on the break.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty good opportunity. I don't really see any problem balls. He fell a little straight on this 4, but yeah, I think if he just plays forward, oh, he's going to overrun, but this,
Yeah, that was a little tough to judge.
yeah. I don't necessarily like it, but I think I take the 5 in the bottom right corner here and just kind of roll up in position for the 6.
Stun over, play the 6 in the same pocket.
Yeah, I think maybe you were right. A harder stun might have been better on that, just because it did roll much further than anticipated.
He's looking at the shot. He's looking at the shot here.
It definitely cuts, but then, you know, you have basically no position for the 8. Unless, I guess, you rifle this and just try to go around the world. I don't know.
Safe.
Okay, that's a good save.
There.
That's a good save.
Good shot.
Yeah. Jonas acknowledges the save with a tap on the table.
Double kick and stick here.
Caught it thin, but yeah, that would end up being a pretty valuable defense for Dom.
There's a chance now.
Yeah, based on the way Jonas is playing, you really got to take the advantage when you get it.
Yeah, this is a little thin. I don't know if he'd be able to hold this for the 8 on the side. Let's see. Got it. Used all the pocket on that one. Wiped its feet.
Wiped its shoes off before it came inside.
Yeah.
All right, Dominick should be getting on the board here. All right, we only had one close match on the TV table all day today, and that was the Sam Henderson Woody Nielsen match that just finished. So let's see if Dominick can get this close.
Goes for a cut. Interesting.
Blue Buddy says Thai coconut chicken curry. That sounds pretty fire. Face Man had Chipotle. I was going to get Chipotle, but garlic crush was right there, so I decided to switch it up a little bit.
That emoji is making me hungry.
Okay. I like the safety. Yeah. It's really smart. So I think Jonas comes around the 5.
Yeah.
Oh, Face Man. Yeah, you're talking about 8-ounce burger.
8-ounce burger,
Yes,
yeah,
8-ounce
that place is
burger
really good.
is indeed fire.
Yeah, for folks who
Pork adobo and lumpia. God, I'm so hungry.
haven't been in Seattle,
I shouldn't have asked. Y'all are having some great meals for dinner.
yeah, for folks who haven't been to Seattle, you should definitely come out to Ox Billiards here. It's a great club. Mike and Christian done a great job. This place, and it's in this area of Seattle called Capitol Hill. It's a lot of great food options around here as well.
And there's a club called Havana. That you can catch our guy, DJ Hyro, at occasionally. Right around the corner from here.
It's neither here nor there.
Spinning the best of 90s hip hop. All right, so I think Dominick has enough room.
Yep.
Okay. That's gonna leave a shot.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's like,
That's an unfortunate sellout.
yeah, no problem balls either. It's,
He just draws back a little bit here. Doesn't need to do too much. Same with this shot, little drawback. Might roll up on the rail there, but
you can definitely tell the slide of the new cloth here. It's the object balls hitting.
favorite
Almost
place
like
in Seattle for me is Salumi Sandwich Shop. Yes,
Oh, that's,
absolutely. Down in Pioneer
I believe
Square.
that's owned by Mario Batali
Yes. Or it's his mom?
or brother. It's in the family.
It's in the family.
Yeah, the place is amazing.
We're not big on specifics here.
Yeah.
We're just generalizing. All right, so yeah, I don't really see an issue of Jonas getting out here. The 6 to the 7, he's kind of measuring that up right now. I think he can draw back almost to where he's at currently. Or,
Yeah, I don't know if he wants to play like a top ball to get to the 7 or draw back even more and kind of draw into the rail and back for the 7. here.
Move that 9-ball rack.
Yeah, see?
It's sticking out.
Maybe it helps him.
He's like, I'm going to avoid this obstacle that I've created on the table.
Yes, Tacos Chuki's is a good spot too. A lot of good places around here.
Yeah, I like to hit up Tacos Chuki's on my way home, like from Temple, if it's the right time. I'm like, if I'm like leaving early, I'm like, oh, 10:30.
Yeah, it's like one of the only places that's open that late too.
Yeah. All right, so Jonas capitalizes on Dominick's mistake, making this a 5-1 match.
One on the side, he's got the break really dialed in.
Cue ball's gonna get away. Yeah, 7 ruins the party.
The partial eclipse.
Yeah, Blake Baker. Let's see, what was Blake Baker's matches earlier? Okay, yeah, he won 9-3 and 9-0. He's definitely crushing it.
Okay, we got a push out by Jonas here, letting Dom completely see the 2-ball here. I'm not giving this back.
Yeah, I think being down 5-1, you kind of have to.
You just gotta.
You have to go for it, right? You don't want to be too careful. This is a push out that you can still. You can play a defense if you want, but yeah, I would
Looks
definitely.
like he's lining it up to make it in the bottom left here.
Definitely not giving this back. Ooh, what a try. Rolled out a little bit more than he wanted, but it does look like the 2 goes by the 7 in the top right if he chooses.
Yeah, getting on the 3 is a little bit tough if he goes up there.
Looks like he's
Can
going
he
to
draw
try.
past the side pocket here?
Maybe. Incredible.
Shot. And safety, it looks like.
Yep. Barely got it. I think the 1 rail kick is here, but I would actually prefer to do 2 rails, just so you catch the 3 on the other side.
Yeah. Looks like somebody in the chat is wondering how Simon Pickering is doing.
Sure, yeah. Simon Pickering is still on the A side. Simon's first match, he won 9-6 against Masahiro Nakahara. And then he defeated Robert Niemeyer 9-4. And his next scheduled match is against Georgi Georgiev of Bulgaria. Georgi is also a World 9-Ball Tour ranked player, and he's currently ranked 79. So that match will be coming up at 1 p.m. tomorrow. So it looks like Georgi and Simon are done for the day.
Dom made a nice hit on the 3 here.
Tyler Steyer and James DeVee are actually going to be playing at 1 p.m. tomorrow as well. That'll probably be streamed. It seems like it would be a great match to watch.
Looks like Jonas went airborne. It's a good chance here for Dom to get another game on the board here.
Nicely executed. A little bit too much power on the draw. Yeah, I don't think he wanted to come out that far. He wanted to be more middle table. Do you cut this down the rail?
I think so. I think with the new cloth, You slide in.
Yeah. Just interested to see where the back and forth of the cue ball goes.
Yeah, there's a scratch
Might be
potential.
hitting the 7.
Looks like he's going for the bank.
No, I think he's going to cut it with a little bit of left. Oh, he is banking. Oh, he got...
got the double.
If not once, try again.
Yeah. First bank was close, so he went across the street.
He's here all night, folks. Oh, no.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. That's the problem with that shot being so close to the rail, is that the cue ball doesn't have time to react to any English that you're throwing on it. All right, it's going to be a quick 1, 2, 3 from Jonas. All right, Jonas here to break in rack 8. This is the first dry break.
Yeah, didn't get the one in the side that time.
Faceman asks if they're playing on the bathroom table. No, this is table 1. Table 8, I guess, is colloquially referred to as the bathroom table. Oh. Hello, Dane the Main Mounts. Welcome to the stream. This is an A-side match. It is a second round match on the A-side. Looks like Dom is going to decide to push here.
Trying to tie up the 3 and the 4 there. Looks like you did.
Yeah, did an okay job of tying it up. Oh, in general. Yes, we are using all 8 tables today. In fact, we'll be using all 8 tables until Sunday. There will be a final 16 starting on Sunday, and I'm sure after the first match we'll be down to 8 players, so we'll only need 4 tables. So I suspect we'll probably just use tables 1, 2, 4, and 5.
I think he sees this 2 on the side. I don't think the 6 got him here. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, 6 got him. Just trying to get him behind the 3, 4 here. Shot.
Oh, what a great defense. Let's take a look at that replay. Yeah, it looks like he checks it with right spin.
Mm-hmm. He's got to go airborne here, right?
I think so.
He's
It looks like there's
a lefty though, so it's
It's a
being
bit
on
more
that.
awkward.
Yeah, being on that side of the table, it might be a little bit more awkward.
Oh, that was a nice try. Yeah, Jonas isn't ranked number 26 in the world for no reason. This guy is really incredible.
Got a bit of an angle here, so we can punch the cue ball out.
Ooh, getting a little too close to that 9.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he's going to have to kick at this. No, he's jumping.
Foul there. Did it hit the 9 maybe?
Yeah. All right, so if I was Dominick, I think I would try to at least maybe attempt a 3 foul here.
Just getting stuck right on the 6 here. I don't think he's going to be happy with that. I think he wanted to get it like literally touching the 6.
Yeah, I definitely wanted to get frozen to the 6. It's not a terrible outcome. I think he
Chance
is
for
able to pot it. Well, maybe not.
It's going to be close. Maybe you could throw it in with a little bit more left English.
Yes, Dane says, isn't Jonas from Spain and the American flag is next to his name? Yes, I guess on this day he's American. But no, he is from Spain. I think players that have not been in digital pool previously may not have had their, I guess, profile set up. This is also, yeah, it's a digital pool account related thing. So I think some of the TDs here just wanted, names in so we could get the tournament started. Weren't able to choose all the appropriate flags. But yes, he is from Spain.
That's cool. He's rubbing it with his uniform.
Yeah. Oh, totally. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
He's got a cool
jersey?
jersey.
Is it
Yeah.
jersey?
I think it's his kit.
Yeah. It's a good chance, another good chance here for Dom to get a game in. I like his hair.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Shot checked it up, I think, with a little inside. Load out. Some Call of Duty fans up here in the chat. Cut it a little bit.
Yeah, he was definitely focused too much on the position rather than potting.
Looked at the cut here.
Yep, I think he cuts this.
Shot.
Overran.
The yard line again here.
Yeah,
Should be
this is
too much of a problem
pretty
here,
straightforward
yeah.
for these WNT guys.
This is, Racket goes to Jonas.
Quick sponsor shout out. We've got Q-Tech as the major sponsor here for this event. Matchroom, of course, with the Seattle Nineball Open Tour rankings event here. Table Fitters Billiard Service, providing all of the refelted Andy cloth on all these 8-9-foot Rassons. Andy Billiard Cloth is also the new sponsor with Ox Billiards Pool Hall. Sandro Menzel doing on-site photography. You can check out his website as soon as this event is over. I'm sure he'll have a lot of really awesome photos for y'all to take a look at.
Yeah, shout out to Sandro. He's a great photographer.
And of course, Littman lights. The thing I like about the Littman lights is if you happen to look up at them, you're not blinded by light because the light is sort of diffused, you know? So every time I roll my eyes at the table,
good for vampires, then? Yeah. Like
all right, another great break from Jonas. Back and forth, back and forth. I like this. Overran it a little bit,
but
but
fast.
I think he goes at this 3. He might bump into the 7 a little bit.
He's gonna get behind it, maybe.
All right, he's giving Dominick another chance here.
These shots are always tough to judge how the cue ball's going to come off the rail here. Got that one pretty well. I think he was trying to hold it for the side, maybe.
I think so. Yeah, table speed still in effect for a lot of these players.
Yeah, when did they refelt these tables? Do you know that?
They refelt it, I believe, about 2 weeks ago.
Oh, wow. He's still
Yeah,
playing
so
this fast?
yeah. Andy cloth.
Yeah. So it's not very humid in here, so.
Nick DeLeon was in the booth earlier, and he was informing us that the Andy cloth is actually really good for humid locations because there's something about the way like the cloth is worsted that it like
maybe
prevents.
it's like more airy.
Yeah, something like that. So it doesn't get as like muggy.
Yeah.
All right, well, I think Jonas can do a stop shot here. Or at least that's what my 5:30 brain would say. Oh, hooray. I was kind of right. Come around.
He's going to stun out.
I was thinking 2 rails. Yeah.
Thought it would maybe.
I think he wanted a little bit more, maybe.
Yeah.
Because I think he wanted to make the 8 in the bottom right. It's a
Nice little bump
sort
there.
of friendly, unfriendly bump.
I think he's got this, though.
Yeah.
All right. Jonas is on the hill.
I believe this will be my last match of the night commentating, since I do need to take off and be well rested to be back here tomorrow. But I'm sure we'll have someone to take over the booth here in a bit. But thank you all for joining. Yeah, when Jonas first got here, he came into the booth and introduced himself to everybody. Seems like a really nice dude. He might get lucky with the sleeve. No.
Wow. Zach, we call that a fillet. So thin. Doesn't want to stop.
No, yeah. Came down again on maybe 3 to 5 inches, a little bit too far. But still makeable shot here. You can just go back and forth. Get position for the 6 in the same pocket. Unless... Pocket's about halfway deep into the shelf.
Yeah.
But
That might be all she wrote.
yeah, I don't think he's going to let Dominick back to the table.
Just going to go ahead and just leave the magic rack around.
Yeah. Magic rack? What magic rack? Get that thing out. All right, yes, and this will be all she wrote as Jonas gets down for the 9. A 9-1 solid victory for Jonas. He'll be moving into tomorrow. We have plenty of matches to go, folks. Thank you all for tuning in. And someone will be right back, but this will be my send-off. Again, my name is Zach Ross, and I'll be back here tomorrow. Thank you, Lerrick, for joining me in the booth.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Shout out to Zach for devoting a lot of his time today to be out here.
All right, folks. See y'all in a bit.